please favor for me. Do this one favor for me.
What's going on, you guys? It's Candace from SwipesandGiggles, where we give you the 411 on online dating and a little bit more. Obviously, it's me, Candy, and we have the very first guest back in action. It's Milan, and it's not the city, ho. But yeah, she here, y'all, in these streets. Yeah,
back in action. So,
you know, you want to put your tag or anything in there? You want to promote
Instagram?
yourself, or is it not that popping?
It's popping, but so today's topic, guys.
Good.
What's today's topic?
Weren't we talking about it earlier?
Yeah, we were, but short-term memory loss.
How does your family dictate your dating life? We had like almost an hour-long conversation about it. Obviously, you try to live your best life the way you can, and who you find and who you love is who you find and who you love. So you can't have your family try to dictate your life in that way. But it would suck if my supposed to be is that, and because of that, I lose out on the chance of it. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying now. Yeah,
so it's one of those things, and like it would suck if like I'm having a great conversation with a person like online or either in person, blah blah blah, and then they reveal their ethnicity, and I'm just like, nice seeing you, like great conversation, can't do it, like, you know. So obviously I would stand up for the person, but it's one of those things of, do I want to hear over and over and over and over again? Like if, like, you know, you have a black family or a white family who's saying you're dating that black guy or that black girl, or you're dating the white guy and the white girl. Right. It's like when you hear those comments constantly over and over and over again, you just don't even want to attempt to do it.
Yeah,
you know,
I see what you're saying. Like, no, I get what you're saying, but then it's like from like a personal standpoint, it's just like, okay, like you're the one that has to be with this person for the rest of your life. So if it's like if he makes you happy, then they're just gonna have to respect that. Like, and if your family has like enough respect for you, then they're just gonna have to respect your space, respect your boundaries with this person, respect your relationship. Yeah, like they just can't keep doing that. Like, yeah,
because I mean, it's not, we're not even talking about like just in general long haul. Like we're just talking about like just regular dating. You know, your family's always gonna have some type of wording and discussion, even if it's not about you dating certain races and ethnicities. It's about, do they have the same morals, the same values? Do they do they season their chicken like we do? Like, it can literally be about anything. Shade.
So anyways, like I was saying basically like in our parents' generation, it was like, okay, you get married at a certain age, like, you know, middle 20s, you have kids, but during that whole process, it's like, while you're dating the person, like, I don't know, from like hearing my mom's stories, it's like when she dated this one guy before she met my dad, she's like,
oh yeah, we all know that one guy.
Like my mom, she would be in her room waiting, and he would come to the house, meet grandma, and I'm like, okay, like that's not how it is in this generation. Like generations have changed. Like our society,
like our parents' generation was courting. Like the courting process was you would come to the house, you would meet the parents, and you would just sit in the living room, and you would just sit there in the public and watch TV. Right. Your siblings didn't have to leave the room. They didn't have to go nowhere. They didn't literally just sat in the living room with everybody else watching TV and everything like that and all that other stuff.
Like they're old school. Times have changed.
Yeah, and if you were out for more than an hour, apparently you was doing something nasty. Right. I don't know.
Because let me tell y'all a little quick story. So let me tell you. Boom. So I was in my house the other day and I was sitting down, and mind you, like I just had like this whole entire thing with this guy. So it's over. Don't worry about it. Y'all can slide in my DMs. But anyways, my mom, basically my dad had like asked me what the guy or whatever that I was seeing, and he's like, so what happened with him? I basically told him it was over. And then my mom, she came in the room and she's like, that's why it's over. I'll tell you why. It's because you didn't do the right thing from the beginning. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, you didn't have him come in and meet us. Okay, you had him thinking that he could just come in your room and stuff, and like he's supposed to be courting you. That's what it is. And I'm like, sister, what are you talking about? Courting? Like, we're not in the 1950s. Courting? Like, who even does that?
I think it's and then it's
just that
also like our
mindset.
moms are sisters. So obviously my mom's the oldest and her mom's the second youngest.
Yeah.
So it's different times, different decades when my mom was dating to when her mom was dating. So the respectful thing to do obviously is when you walk into someone's household, if you're still living at home, which I am, is that you make it your, out of your way to say hi to the parent. But I'm the kind of person where I'm gonna go with the flow of the person who's bringing me in the household. I'm gonna follow the directions. So if I walk into someone's house and they don't go, oh, mom or dad, or even if it's my friends, if they don't say anything about their parents, I'm not gonna go into the search mode of like, oh, let me go say hi to your mom. I'm not doing that because you didn't make it important for me to do so.
True.
I'm not gonna make it out the way like, hey mom, here's Milan, she's here. Because then while you're sitting there going, oh, how's everything? How's mom and dad? How's this, that, and the third? I'm sitting there going, I wish this fake conversation would end so I can go on with my life.
I know.
That's just the kind of person I am.
Yeah, but like, my mom, she really tried it. Like, we were just like friends or whatever at the time, and I was just, he kept insisting to pick me up, and I was like, I don't think it's a good idea. I should just went with my first instinct, just left him where he was, right? But he came and he picked me up, and then I had to my mom like, oh yeah, this is where I fucked up. She was like, oh, I'm gonna go hang out with my friend Emma or whatever, and she was just like, Emma, okay, it's time at night, and I'm like, yeah, it's only 9. Like, come on.
So, mind you, my cousin is 22 years old.
And he didn't like pull up directly like in front of my house, but like near it. And then my mom, she turns on the front light and she starts running outside. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I start running and sprinting. I'm like, I jump in his car. I'm like, we need to go now. He's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I just need to meet your mom. And I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to see you again. Like, this is it, my guy. And he's just like, nope. So then she swings open the door and she's just like, hi, my name's Gloria Artist, and who are you? Y'all. Then he had to come into the house and my dad and everything. It was crazy. Just cause
I live my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. When it comes to me and dating, I have learned the greatest lesson of them all. Secrecy is always gonna be your best friend.
It's key.
So when I find
secretly
this
getting cracked every night,
good old black man in my life,
that's gonna blow your back
it will
out.
be. What'd you say?
Blow back out.
It's gonna be on lockdown, vault. Okay, ain't nobody gonna know nothing about nothing. One time I put on Snap, I was out with my guy friend. He's like, oh, because I was trying to make somebody jealous. I forgot. And he's like, do you want to take a picture of us eating and make sure that you show that like you're with a guy? And I was like, oh, you would do that for me? He was like, of course. So he had his hand on his cup or something like that. Like it showed the man's body and us eating.
Oh, he did that take you.
Yeah.
I
had friends who offered to be like, yo, I'll dress like a dude and we could go out and blah, blah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's you gotta have friends like mine, okay? I just like black guys. That's just what it is.
Yeah, I see why you like them.
On that note, we fit to go before I beat her ass. But anyways, thank you, Milan, for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I appreciate you. And yeah, if you guys don't know, we're twins. We look just like my grandmother. Actually, no, but yeah. No, I look like the younger version of my grandmother. She looks like the older version of grandma.
On that note,
guys, thank you guys so much for joining. Please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. You hit the notification bell so you get all notifications when I upload a new video. Hope you checked out my most recent video. I was fat shamed because of an a-hole and all his features. But anyways, thank you guys so much. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. And it was nice swiping with you. And until next time, guys, it was nice swiping with you.